Whoa! This is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Yup, this is my video that made me famous. The bowl cut maintenance video. But due to copyright issues, like it got demonetized, though I've made a ton of money off this video. That's not the point. My point being is I figured I would wanted to do it without the soundtrack on in the background, because this was when I was first making videos, and like there happens to be Tool and Chevelle playing in the background, which got me a copyright. So most of the actual YouTube viewing of this video goes to some sort of artist royalty collection service. So I'm going to make a video of a new voice, and that's me. I want to tell the story of my first mushroom and LSD experience, which happened at the same time. So my buddy and I, Cameron, we were hanging out. I guess I was like 19 at the time. And we went up to score a bunch of mushrooms from our long dead friend Ronco. And this was so I'm 19, it's 1988. We went up but there was a full incident. So we went and met this dude up at what is this beach called Zero, or San Nicolas Beach up in Malibu. And we were walking down these stairs to meet this guy, and the guy was like, let's go up the road and we'll do it. And we're walking up the stair, and these dudes like vibed me and I think pushed me. And we walked up the stairs and whatever, and we all drove up towards County Line, and we parked on the side of the highway to do the mushroom for money exchange. And these dudes pulled up, and I was telling Ronco that these dudes had pushed us and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, what, those dudes? And Ronco was like gnarly locals only kind of guy. And he went up and beat the snot out of this dude. We got these crazy mushrooms, and we went and we took them that night in the colony, the Malibu colony. I used to hang out down in the colony. And so this was my first mushroom experience at the time. And what I distinctly remember was there used to be like a highway patrol substation there on the old road in Malibu. And we were walking by the police station walking up to this other beach, like tripping out. And I distinctly remember the entire police station turning into a giant lion and roaring and running after us. Like we had passed the police station. I looked back, and it was a giant lion running at me. Not like a giant lion like big like a horse. I mean like a giant lion, like as big as a building lion. And it came and tried to get me, and we were so startled we were laughing, standard deal. So whatever, we did our night. We did the whole thing. I remember in the morning we went and like hiked up some canyon and did that. And then later that day, I ran into my buddy Sasha, and we dropped acid for the first time that day, like later in the afternoon. And we took our skateboards and we went up to like Pepperdine University's above the colony there. And we went up there with our skateboards, and I'll distinctly never forget remember in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when they go from like the real world into Toontown, and it switches and it's just all the dancing flowers and stuff. That was my experience. Like from reality all of a sudden to dancing. Everything was dancing, but it was all made of little pixels, little rectangle colored pixels, and it was all just teeny little rectangles of color, all moving. And I remember it blowing my mind, like, oh my God, this is the craziest thing ever, and being fascinated. And then we went to the top of Pepperdine, and Pepperdine's a university on hills, and we had possibly the greatest skateboard session I've ever had in my life. We were shredding. I did a boneless over like this cop car had come, and I did a boneless off the hood of the cop car, and then darted down through the quad to these there's like these stairs that are like 3 stairs, and there's like a 10-foot space maybe, and it goes on for like 40 sets of those, and we ripped the whole thing, didn't miss a beat, went down there, and then we got onto this main road, and all I remember was we were spinning 360s bombing this hill. And I joke you not, like, I don't really know what was going on, except we were spinning like tops going down the hill, laughing. My buddy Sasha and I just laughing hysterical at our ability to like skateboard. It was the greatest skateboarding adventure ever. And I knew psychedelics and skateboarding was the perfect match from there on out. And dude, I just can't. I still to this day can see it all perfectly clear. And it basically every psychedelic experience after that kind of paled in comparison, because that was the one. And it really was quite extraordinary. Wow, I'm thinking about it right now, and that the level of skateboarding we were doing that afternoon was beyond comprehension. Just like this bowl cut I gave myself. Like, how crazy is this? Like, as I'm talking, I'm watching it going, dude, life is like permanent, like LSD if you look at it through the right set of eyes. Like, what am I doing right here? I'm trying to like cut that little teeny piece of hair. Like, I'm watching this right now, telling a story about my first psychedelic experience, and I'm basically having another psychedelic experience watching this, going like, dude, what? I am a trippy dude. Look at that trippy mushroom head. Like that, my mushrooms looked exactly like my head do in this video. That was super wild. Anyway, man, I hope you enjoyed that story. This is The Illusion, and I'm out. Bowl cut's done. Let's go do something else right now. And don't forget to subscribe and buy some t-shirts. And, you can drop a bunch of money into my PayPal account too. Like, that's super special.